Hello darlings, Tammy and Tiaras here. Well, I'm going to take you for a walk around my garden today. A little bit of a different sort of a video. We're coming towards the end of summer and I just wanted to enjoy these last summer days and last summer nights. And I wanted to get some video of just wandering around the garden and taking you guys with me and having a chat. So join me because that's what it's going to be today. Go and make yourself a cuppa, get your handwork, sit down and let's walk around the garden. So darlings, the very first thing I want to say to you guys is that I cannot just sit and try and give you words of wisdom, darlings. I don't have very many words of wisdom, but I can share things from my life that have helped me through the years. And that's what I like to do on my channel, share what's helped me, because I have severe depression, anxiety, mental health problems all my life, and I've learned how to deal with them, but it's taken a lifetime to do this. And I've learned some things that help me. So hopefully they'll help you. So let's have a chat. First of all, when I leave the house, I always have a list. Don't go anywhere without your trusty list. It's just not worth it. Because the thing is that you get there and you go and it's so busy in the shops and there's so much to look at that you end up thinking, well, oh, that's right, what was I here for? Let me think, so I'm thinking, well, oh, that's right, what was I here for? Let me think, so I have a list. When we run out of things, pop it on the list and then grab it when we go out. So we don't have to have great big shopping trolleys that are heavy to load and unload. We use long life milk and we buy 12 of those each for the fortnight. That seems to do us plenty with the occasional person that might pop in for a cuppa. And so we always have milk. I buy bread for Bert. I don't eat much bread at all, really none. And then with the bread, I freeze it and I have it in the freezer. So I can just take out a loaf for Bert and, you know, let it thaw overnight or whatever. And he's always got fresh bread. So he's happy with that. He doesn't mind frozen bread. A lot of men don't like anything that's been frozen, but I'm so lucky with Bert. He is not a fussy eater. He's not a picky person, and he's very happy with whatever I provide. So that's one of the things. Don't leave without a list. You're setting yourself up to fail if you do. Another thing I do not have morning appointments for anything. No way. They have to be in the afternoon so I can do all my morning things, get them out of the way, and then the afternoon is usually free time where we will go for a drive or go and have a look around some charity shops just to sort of see if there's DVDs or candles. I look for candles, anything I can use. I'm just looking at my apricot tree. They are starting to, yes, the leaves are really wilting now. We're coming into autumn. What do you expect? So that's another thing that we do. Afternoon appointments, there you go. Do yourself a favour, don't make morning appointments. So much less stress if you go in the afternoon. Oh, you are coming out in flowers. That's why you've got all patchy. I was really worried about this plant because it's heaps of privacy and I love that. But it started to get really patchy and I couldn't figure out why, but it's very busy blooming and it's covered with these little flowers. Please excuse any backyard noise because I live in the suburbs. So therefore, everybody lives in the suburbs, don't they, darlings? This is Bert's beloved mulberry tree and we've been getting a feast off this. Absolute feast. He's been in here and he gets them out and he has them with ice cream of a night and I have them with yogurt. Yum, yum, yum. Hello, darling. What are you doing?
Been fleecing my mulberries, have you?
No, I haven't dared fleece your mulberries. How are you this morning, sweetheart?
Good.
How's your week been?
Not much, but tiring.
But what have you accomplished this week? You've done so much. Bike ride?
Oh, I did a bike ride, did all the doors, greased them, oiled them. What else? Can't remember, I just don't keep track of it.
Pottering days.
Yep.
We accomplish a lot in pottering days, don't we, darling?
We certainly do.
But the one thing you haven't done is mowed the grass. Why haven't you mowed the grass? Too hot?
No, I've got to mow the grass.
Yes, but
It's
it's
a flake
been...
attack.
No, it's been too hot.
Yeah. I've got a couple of cold days now, so that'll be good.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, over to the mulberry tree. See what you can find. So this mulberry tree is 7 years old, isn't it, darling? Oh, Bert, right above your head. Oh, guys, look at this one. He will want it. He will want it. Look at it. Look at those little fingers.
Ah, too juicy. Look at that.
Ah, give us a look.
It was too ripe.
Too right. Don't get it on your t-shirt. You've only got another 6 that you can change into. So Bert does this for quite a while in the morning. Where's the bowl, sweetheart? You've got to get a bowl or there won't be any for me tonight. Right, you have to go back inside and get a bowl. He's going to eat them all on me. All right, well, I suppose I'll ripen up through the day. Yeah, there's another one under there, darling. What's left of it here anyway, just here.
Oh, there's a few in there, not
Just
quite.
there, just there. So when you've got mental health and depression issues, you really need to find something and do something that makes you feel so much better. For me personally, that is doing any sort of handwork. I just love it. And this week I've been having so much fun with that little knitted dolly. I'm so happy with her. She's turning out wonderful. I'll show you later. Very happy with her. I've also read another book. I've read the book Sally Field's biography, Pieces of Me. Very interesting book. I always liked Sally Field. I thought that she was extremely authentic. I think we shall move around the back, darlings. That whippersnipper or whatever it is too noisy for you. Yes, so this grapevine, I trim it all the time. It will be just beautiful in the autumn. And Benjamin gave me this wonderful trimmer. Hello, darling. And I trim it all the time, every week. Another thing I've started doing is that I have a designated time to check my YouTube, to check my comments from my beautiful people, so that I'm not scrolling through my phone all day. I find that hours just go by like that, and Bert is extremely happy just to scroll through his phone. It gives him release of serotonin, and he's just thrilled just to do that, whereas I'm not. I'm a do person, and I like to be up and doing things, so I do not want to scroll through my phone all day. So I have a designated time, and you probably notice that with the comments. I answer you all around the same time every day. Well, darlings, let's have a look at what I've been doing. So here's the Sally Field book I've read. Look at that. Sally Field in Pieces, written in 2018. I'd recommend it. It was a very good read, and I'm going to pass it on to a friend of mine now for her to read it because she's an avid reader. I have to share with you something else I found that I love. Do you love charity shops or vintage shops, op shops? I do. But I'm specific when I go in. I look for things that, they have to serve a use. A use, all right. Well, I saw this and I thought, oh yes, that definitely serves a use. Isn't it beautiful? It's ribbon embroidery from the 1990s. And it says, "A mother's love knows no end." How could I leave it there? Now, you must meet my little girl that I've been knitting. I'm so happy with her. Here she is. Isn't she the sweetest? I made her hair last night. She's got to still have her little crown on, and she's got to have her wings and hang on to her little wand. But I haven't got that far yet. I'm not sure if she's a fairy or an angel. She's supposed to be a Christmas angel, but to me she's turning into a fairy. But I haven't followed the pattern explicitly. I have just used cheaper wool and just sort of thought, well, why not? I mean, they all end up at the op shop, don't they? I'm not happy with her neck, with the increase, but what I thought I might do is get very fine black ribbon and pop around it and make it look like a little choker or something. I'll think of something to fix that neck. Have you got any suggestions, guys? I'm not happy with that neck, so I have to do something around the front of the dress, which I will do. So isn't she super cute? The other one, I simply, oh good grief, she turned out a monster. It was huge, the knitting was loose. I was not happy with it at all, the gauge of it or anything. Hello, Lucy. Hello, darling. You're going to come up and say hello to our beautiful people? So I just gave it to Lucy, and she thought she was a wonderful toy for about 3 minutes. Hello, Lucy, darling. Do you want to come up? Come on, sweetheart. Come up for a cuddle. Come up for a cuddle. She's got a green bow in today and her green neck ribbon that I've made her. That's what she's got in. She's going to have a sniff around. Next most important question is, how are you guys? How have you been? How's your mental health been? Are you doing slow living like I am? Let me know in the comments. It all makes so much of a lovely conversation if we can have a chat with everybody. I have had the most beautiful connections made on YouTube, made lovely friends, and I so appreciate it. I got the most lovely Christmas card from Judith over in Canada. Can you believe it? She made this card and she crocheted me the most beautiful snowflake. I showed you that, I think, last week in a photo, but I'd forgotten to show you the card. And it is so beautiful and got a lovely personal message inside, which really meant so much to me. Beautiful friends, beautiful, beautiful people. I email Helen every fortnight. If we can, we have a chat. Helen from Mousy Makes. I just love having a chat with her. And Lisa Wonderess and I, well, we share each other's phone number. So how lucky am I? I've got to meet her because she's absolutely the most incredible lady ever. Gives us so much hope for what you can do. So I was asking how you all are and how your week's been, and I'd like to know if, if you've had bad days, good days. I hope this video isn't too bad with the noise in the background and because I'm holding the stick. I hope it's not too wobbly. But that's been our week here this week, hasn't it, Lucy? Nothing really new. I've put up more shorts for you guys to keep you inspired through the week. I like to do that for my beautiful people. And I just appreciate your support in so many ways. Getting through mental health and the loneliness that comes with older age isn't easy. It just isn't. It's quite challenging, actually. I've probably had my tiara on crooked all the time. My tiaras make me happy. I only have to walk past them and I smile. Everyone has a special meaning for me. I must do a video on that at some stage. So what's the weather where you are? Like I say, we're getting to the end of summer here in beautiful Ballarat. This is the area I did earlier this summer. Just a nice piece of simple bark and some flowers and a mandarin tree. Just keep it simple in this area. And Lucy loves to walk around here, don't you, Lucy? Yes, she does. So I'm going to sign off now, and I'm sending you all my love from beautiful Ballarat. Look after yourselves. Leave me a comment. Like the video, because it would be so nice if people watched my longer videos. I have got a few more watches on them, so I'm extremely happy about that. But if I'm boring, I'm boring. I can only be me. Lots of love from beautiful Ballarat. God bless.